Good morning everyone, today we're looking at a Timberland watch review today, so let's get right up to it, shall we? So let's look at the box. We've got this sort of orange and white thing. I think they are more of a sustainability image kind of company. So yeah, orange and white going all the way around. A simple slide out box just to reveal that white inner component to the box. Again, very simple style, simple lift off lid with that display window in like a Perplex plastic. All very simply put together, a nice cushion as well. So here we go guys, this is the Timberland Louden 44mm. So we've got 11mm case thickness, so it's not a really thick watch. Retails at £100, weighs 80 grams and uses a VX9J quartz movement. If you want to look into the sort of quality of that movement, you can check that out online. So it's a VX9J. Let's have a look at the face of the watch. So initial look at this, we've got a sort of an iron plated finish to the casing. We've got a stainless steel sort of back plate to the actual main dial here, with older fashioned aluminum, is that how you say it? To the increments and the hands and stuff like that. And there's a lot of this sort of orange detail going on, just to sort of complement this, this gold colour sort of strapped brown gold. We've obviously got three sort of main chronographs here. So we've got a day, we've got a date, and we've got a 24-hour readout. All read them out, all in reverse order, funny enough. Let's actually have a look at that movement itself. There you go. Got a bit of a cheap sound to when you're moving those hands around the dial. The second button's not too bad. Just you can hear the sort of chinking around when it's moving. Shouldn't, not really a favourite of that, but then some people are. They like the sound effect of when it moves around the chronograph hands. The kind of casing, as I said, it's an iron plated casing. The actual watch is waterproof to 30 meters and has mineral glass going over the top here, so it's not sapphire or anything like that. Let's have a look at the crown. So the crown's got a Timberland embossment on it. Embossed on the side. Quite a cheap sort of clicking down movement. Doesn't screw back in place, just snaps back to where it was. Second hand lines up the increments slightly. It does feel slightly cheap when it's moved around. Let's actually have a look at the crown movement. It does feel cheap as well when you're popping it out to different positions, but when you're actually rotating the hands around the face, it does feel quite strong in terms of its resistance. So it's probably the most cheap yet functional crowns. And there is an element of quality to it, it just sounds cheap. So coming out to the strap, we've got a 20mm band strap here. Got that sort of browny gold kind of colour, with a stitching going across here and a Timberland print on the actual top side of the leather strap. The actual windows for it, no metal enhancers or anything like that, just a plain single window system, allowing to stretch over time if you need it. Beige effect on the back of the actual strap itself. A black iron plated clasp, or buckle, sorry, and a single holder just to hold that strap in place. Look at the back plate, we've got a nice bold Timberland style back plate, just a little bit more information about the watch on the back there. Usually that's where you find the information about the water resistance. You've also got a model number on the back there as well. So there you go guys, that is the Timberland Louden 44mm.